Kevin Costner's one condition for a Yellowstone return sounds great, but it'll probably never happen. Kevin Costner's John Dutton was the titular family patriarch in 5 seasons of Yellowstone. His presence played a crucial part in the success of the neo-Western drama, which was why the actor's departure prior to Yellowstone Season 5 became as a great shock to the audience. But before the official announcement, there had already been rumors about discord and behind-the-scenes feuds between the star and the production. After much speculation about how Yellowstone would handle Costner's departure, Season 5B put the debate to rest by opening with a shocking revelation about John Dutton's fate. Most of Season 5B revolved around the mystery of JT's death. While the season finale wrapped up the show in a satisfying way, the uncertainty about its future became everyone's focus, and with it came the possibility of Costner's return. The star has been vocal about his love for the show and his character and his willingness to return. However, there are several obstacles that need to be addressed first before his return to the franchise could be realized. Why did Kevin Costner leave Yellowstone? Kevin Costner announced his departure from Yellowstone in June 2024, and in his statement, the star referred to scheduling conflicts being the main reason for his inability to film the second part of Season 5B. But before that, there had been rumors about a disagreement between him and the show's creator, Taylor Sheridan. At that time, Costner was making his own Western movie titled Horizon, which has been an obsession for the star since 1988. As a passion project, Costner invested his own money into the movie and cast his son in an important role. Neither was something he was supposed to do, but that just says how much the project means to him. Despite the long 36-year delay, the Yellowstone star has never been able to forget about it, and over the years, he has been trying to make it happen. In 2003, Costner tried to strike a deal with Disney, but they eventually parted ways over a $5 million budget difference. In 2012, he contacted screenwriter and author John Baird, who turned the script into 4. I can't defend anything other than the story, just kept getting better and better for me, Costner told GQ magazine. The unexpected success of Yellowstone became the one thing that was going to make Horizon happen for real this time. At the same time, he was torn between his commitment to Yellowstone, which had gone from the originally planned limited series to a multi-season show. Costner's 3-season deal was extended to 7 seasons as John Dutton's fate changed in the franchise, and he was planning to fulfill his end while working on his own movies at the same time. The plan was to work on Horizon in the gap between Yellowstone. However, the process had its ups and downs. According to Costner, he spent more time waiting and holding his slot for production, seeing it being delayed, and going through the entire process over and over again. The actor stressed that the frustration with the delay was what eventually started the whole misunderstanding. We very rarely started when we said we would, and we didn't finish when we said we would, and I was okay with that, but it wasn't a trend that could continue for me, he said. The delays came at a cost to him, and he couldn't afford to wait around that much. The uncertainty prevented him from setting a schedule for Horizon, and the unpredictable change to split Yellowstone Season 5 into 2 parts made it even more difficult to get things rolling on his end. The script never came, they still haven't shot it, and so then, at one point, they said to me that we don't have an ending or anything, Costner recalled, and that was when he proposed to have John Dutton killed off. He said, "Well, if you want to kill me, if you want to do something like that, I have a week before I start. I'll do what you want to do." There's also another side to the story, in which the producers became frustrated with Costner's decreasing availability in the last few seasons. This quickly became the notorious Yellowstone controversy in the press, and there were also rumors about Costner being the one who caused the delays. "I fit into the gaps. They just kept moving their gaps," the star told Deadline. From Sheridan's point of view, the scheduling conflict wasn't an unworkable issue, and even though he was juggling multiple projects at the same time, it wasn't impossible to meet Costner in the middle. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, the show creator said, "My last conversation with Kevin was that he had this passion project he wanted to direct. He and the network were arguing about when he could be done with Yellowstone. I said, we can certainly work a schedule toward his preferred exit date, which we did. However, Sheridan was disappointed that due to all the behind-the-scenes drama, John Dutton didn't get to fulfill the character arc he had envisioned." Under what conditions would Kevin Costner return to Yellowstone? Costner had discussed his return with Sheridan. Despite everything, the star admitted that he loves that character and the world of the series. However, he's also very script-oriented. He told GQ that Taylor and I know what the conditions are for coming back, and his terms were reasonable. Though the star wanted to keep it to himself at the time of the interview, Costner later revealed the terms that would allow him to return. In an interview with Entertainment Tonight, the star revealed that he would like to rejoin the show's universe if the network were to come to him with a script and story he feels comfortable with. With ideas of spin-offs flying around, John Dutton's return is not completely out of the picture. Costner said, "If it does work out, I feel really comfortable with it. I'd love to do it." Regarding the return of his character, he added, "Well, he needs to be proactive in what happens, and I've kind of had my own fantasy how it might be." Despite everything, Sheridan's view of the star was unchanged. "My opinion of Kevin as an actor hasn't altered," he told THR. The show creator believes that Costner is the perfect John Dutton and praised his creation of the character as symbolic and powerful. Just between the two, there hadn't been a time when they couldn't work out on the phone. However, the behind-the-scenes drama did leave a stain on the star's relationship with the rest of the Yellowstone team. "He took a lot of this on the chin, and I don't know that anyone deserves it," said Sheridan, who also shared that he hoped Costner's movie was worth it. It doesn't seem like Costner's return to the franchise would be in the near future, especially with John Dutton's death being official in the Yellowstone franchise. Does John Dutton have a place in the Yellowstone universe post-Season 5B? So far, Yellowstone-related projects are either set in the distant past or after the events in Yellowstone 5B, which doesn't seem to involve John Dutton in any direct way. 1923 Season 2 is set long before the future Dutton patriarch was born. The recently confirmed Rip and Beth spinoff will also follow their journey after Season 5B, set in the present day. Meanwhile, the Madison primarily revolves around a different family that settled in Montana. It seems that the only way for John Dutton to return to the franchise is through flashbacks and special cameos. However, there would have to be a real demand for his return. For now,